Hi, I'm John from Tools in Action. Today we're going to take a look at the RIDGID 18 volt hybrid forced air heater. This came out at least a year and a half ago, and I purchased mine about 9 months ago for the sole purpose of heating up little tented areas or dugouts for our travel softball team in our our spring tournaments, which could be really cold. Unfortunately, I bought this and it was like the next day we were up in the 50s, so it was no need for it then. But since then, I've been using it at least on a weekly basis for me and the buddies to watch Monday Night Football in the garage when it's 25-30 degrees out. And also recently I just made a very large cabinet for my wife for Christmas, and I was able to keep the garage heated so I could paint it properly and allow it to dry. So first of all, what makes this such a cool unit right off the bat is its hybrid technology. What that means is this unit can run off its battery platform, its 18 volt battery platform, which right here I have a 5 amp hour battery, which they say this unit will run for 7 hours continuously on a 5 amp hour battery. Now bear in mind that's at its minimum temperature setting, which this unit has an adjustable temperature setting right here, and you can set that from anywhere from 30,000 BTUs to 60,000 BTUs. And so if you want to heat something up fast or a large area is really cold, you can kick it up to full 60,000 BTUs, or if you just want to maintain a temperature, drop it down. Typically I kept it dropped down at the minimum load because it really does throw out some heat. Now back to the battery. If you do not want to use the battery, or you don't have a place where your battery dies, the nice thing is you can plug it into a cord if you've got a 110 outlet. Also, let's say you're on a job site, you have 110, you don't want to be using your batteries for it, you can run this and not worry about your 5 hours of continuous runtime. And basically, there's a receptacle in here, and this unit just plugs in if you get it oriented correctly. There we go. The nice thing is that I like about this unit also is you can put these large aftermarket receptacles on an extension cord and make it work. Now, very simple to use this unit. It runs off of LP gas, liquid propane, and with a 20-pound bottle, which is what this is right here, is what you typically find in your gas grills, you can get 12 hours of runtime on this, up to. Again, that's at the lowest setting. And all the times that I was using this for football, I used it week after week after week after week and didn't drain a tank down. I also ran the paint sprayer in my garage for many hours to keep this warm, and I never burned up a bottle there either. I did run out of a battery charge once. And the interesting part is when your battery dies, this unit just shuts down. So let's take a look. There's a very simple hookup here for your LP bottle. Once you get it square, in case you're wondering, it takes a 9/16 wrench to tighten up. The threads on the bottle are reverse threaded because it fits inside this nipple here. Very simple. Open up your bottle. As long as your battery's plugged in, there's an electronic ignition switch right here. So that's going to start your little sparker on the inside. And as soon as that starts going, you're also going to hear a fan kick on back here, which is super quiet. After that's going, you just hit your pilot light right here. Flame will start, hold it in for a few seconds, and it will continue to run. So now we're fired up and running, and you've got your automatic temperature, you got your temperature adjustment right here. And to shut it off, just hit the power button again. Like I said, this unit has just been fantastic. This is a brushless unit, and what it means is the fan is brushless back here, so you don't have to worry about this fan dying. It's going to run for a long time. There's not going to be any parts to repair on it. Fantastic unit. They say this will heat 1,350 square feet. Now, I don't really like that number because square footage is different than volume. Square footage is just your floor space. It's going to be a big difference if you have a 12-foot ceiling versus a 6-foot ceiling. This one, just to let you know, I've got about a 25-foot by 25-foot garage. It's got plaster in it, and I believe there's insulation behind the walls. There's insulation up top and an insulated steel door. But at about 25 degrees Fahrenheit outside, I was able to keep this temperature in the garage right around 70 degrees for hours and hours, and it's about 25 foot by 25 foot. So you're looking right around 650 square foot garage with an 8 or 9 foot ceiling. I believe it's a 9 foot ceiling. So the volume in there, that's a pretty decent volume of space. So I can kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what it'll heat. And that was heated up originally on high and then kept at the minimum temperature. So if you're looking for a space heater that you can travel around with, because this is very, very, very light, and it's not stinky like the kerosene gases of the past. LP gas does not put off much of an odor at all, and very reliable, quick heating up unit. Take a look at this RIDGID 18-volt hybrid forced air heater. Until next time, I'm John from Tools in Action. Talk to you later.
For more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.